Hi, how are you? See, I told you this is one of the earliest fields to always get cut. Don't know why it always is, but it is. Well, it is when it's barley, that's for sure. So, back to work, back Warhorse. And it's been a really good weekend. So, I did have the dogs sitting duties to do with G on night shifts. 3 night shifts. Oh, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I made the most of it. Walked the dog in the morning when it got too warm. And I serviced all 3 bikes. Saturday I did the Scrambler, which you've seen the film on. Sunday I did the Hemi. And Monday I did this. So in reverse order. This just needed oil and filter change. Because obviously I just checked the tappets when I was trying to work out what was going on with the idle. As you can hear, it's running fine. So much so I'm not even going to bother having a look at that throttle stop screw thing unless I've got the tank off and everything in the future. The Hemi I spent the most time working on. Well, Saturday actually I did quite a lot on the Scrambler. On the Sunday though, I came to one problem with my grips is you need an absolute totally smooth throttle tube to get that hard heated grip onto it, as it just chews up. It's like a ribbed throttle sleeve for gripping that normal grip. And you're trying to hammer the grip on the grip on the throttle sleeve with a rubber mallet, and it just wrecked the sleeve. And I've got 2 of them because I've got one for the classic, one for the Hemi, and wrecked both of them. So that wasn't so good. However, what is good to see though was I don't have to strip all the wiring off. You see this photo, you can unplug it halfway up the frame there, so only had that bit up to each grip to swap over if I was swapping them. So I had the bark busters off and everything, and I didn't need to in the end. Let's just go this way then. I was going to go that way, but came to work that way. Look at the colours though, folks. Look at the golden scenery, isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's amazing. So it's still not rained. It's not till rain till next weekend or this weekend. So we've got 3 or 4 dry days to enjoy. It's supposed to be sunny by now, so it's supposed to have cleared the sky. We've often had a lot of sort of really, really light cloud that just seems to burn away as day goes on, and by evening it's as clear as you want. It's beautiful. And it's been warm as well in the afternoons, 2022, with no wind. So, the cost to do the bikes myself. So I've done valve clearances in the ball, oil and filters. Now, I did do a whole load of spiel, which I'm actually going to just tell you now, in front of the Royal oil container, because I thought I had sat the mineral oil in, and I'm talking about using mineral oil on this bike previously to get this semi-synthetic stuff. But yeah, all these experts on the interweb, as I call it, interweb, you can't use car oil in motorbike engines because your clutch will end up slipping. Well, and I said, well, I've used it for years in Hondas and stuff, no problem. Oh, no. Alright, okay, whatever. The same photo tell you can't use 2050 in a motorbike. And I use that as well. So, I did 16,000 miles on Warhorse on the Mantle 2050 mineral oil. And it's amazing how clean the oil looked when it came out. It wasn't like black water like a lot of oils are. which is exactly what the oil looked like that came out of the scrambler. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, non-believers. And I'm running 2050 semi-synthetic now on all bikes, which was £54 I think it was for the 25 litres, which is 5 gallons, old school. That's UK gallons, not US. So what did the service cost? For the service of 3 bikes, oil and filter changes, was it even £20-25? With it buying in India oil filters being a lot cheaper, wasn't expensive. So there you go. These are really affordable motorcycles, from the cost to the running to the servicing and parts. And if you don't have a motorbike shop near you, you've got to fix them yourself, then might as well be a bike that's cheap to fix. That's how I can afford to own 3 bikes. And 2 of them we bought from stopping drinking and saving the money. So I'd rather have the bikes than the bevy, that's for sure. Don't miss it at all. Amazing colours. It's going to be the next 4 weeks are just going to be fantastic. So the end rigs have been cut in that field, so that means that oilseed's going to get harvested soon. As I'm getting the field ready. So Two Wheeled Willie's latest film, he was talking about, well, one of these engines do 100,000 miles. Well, and who's got the most miles? Well, I know I've got 26,000. I'll give you an example. It's 26,400 miles. It says 25 in that clock, but remember I've done another 1,000 on another speedo. But there's folk with meteors that have done more than that, because they're a year older. This is still the most comfortable motorcycle I've ever owned. I think it's just the seat position. You're not cramped at all. Even on my Hemi, your feet are further back, which is fine on a trail bike. But this is good. I love them. So, could the sky be breaking up? Let's hope so. We've got a nice sunny evening. It'll be nice. It feels like a proper summer this year. No, I was going to do all the bikes in one day. Back to the bikes. I was going to do them all in one day, and I thought, just calm down, you're off for 4 days. Friday I basically did nothing, I just relaxed. Sorted the garage out, got all the tools out, and then Saturday and Sunday I've worked on the 3 bikes, well, you know what I mean. Worked on the Scrambler Saturday, worked on the Hemi Sunday, and then Sunday evening when I dropped oil at the Hemi I just fired the Classic up and dropped oil out it too. Then Monday I just tidied up in the shed, swept the floor, hopped it. Bit clean and tidy. Yeah. But 3 bikes serviced for 30 quid. If that. 6 litres. Well, 6 litres of oil. These lawns are cooked. Another fire up in Edinburgh, Arthur Seat. Famous hill in Edinburgh. Burnt a crisp. Well, it's more around Salisbury Crags. But G was saying that she was at work and it was like being rained on with ash from the fire. Gray, farmer. His son's got a Willis Jeep as well. He's put a Kubota tractor engine in it. Sand on the road here. Guess it's just so dry. Notice the footpaths in John Muir Park, really soft sand. Just the ground's dried right out. These lovely houses, aren't they? Nice he is. Cafe dwellers. Oh, I'm going home for my cup of tea. Four by four. That's quite cool, that. Bad life. So anyway, that's where we're at. All bikes serviced. Got a new chain to put on the Hemi and the Scrambler. I'll buy one month, one the next. And then I'll buy a drone. With my YouTube money. Got summer holidays all coming up, so I need some money for that. Looking forward to that. Walking, cycling, chilling. There was something else I was going to tell you about and I can't remember, so it'll be the next film, no doubt. I'll be out a run this week on the Hemi, and then I'll be out a run on the Scrambler about the evenings and take one of those bikes out. I did a video servicing the bikes. I've done that already. I said that in the Scrambler film. A couple of pics or stills I took. Well, film clips as such. Working on the Hemi, and that was all. I think there's enough YouTube servicing. Oop. servicing films on the heavy 411 now. It's nice and relaxed weekend. Need the rest. Catch up with some sleep. Okay. So, see you in the next one, okay folks? Take care and hope you get some sunshine. Alright, bye!